2005 would see Sugababes reach a peak in their chart success with one of their biggest hit singles and albums to date. However, with the band member feeling the pressures and opting to quit the trio, Sugababes would once again see themselves evolving into another iteration of the group, as they forged ahead with promotional and touring duties. With many highs and lows during the era, this is Sugababes, Taller in More Ways.
I said okay, cause ooh boy, you miss me like a hole in head, because I do, boy, and it's cool, boy.
Following the release of Hole in the Head in the US during July 2004, the Sugababes revealed that they would meet with producers out in the US to start work on their fourth studio album. In August that same year, the Sugababes released Caught in a Moment as the final single from their album 3 and confirmed that recording for the group's fourth album had commenced. Prior to completion of the new material, Mutya would announce her pregnancy to the band and later to the fans and media. She confirmed she would take some time off before rejoining the girls to launch their next record. She would give birth to her first child, Talia, in March 2005.
Was it planned, this baby? Because I can imagine, well, sorry for asking, but you're so young, so I can imagine you had other plans for your life.
No, she wasn't planned, but I think she was actually the best thing that's happened at the moment, do you know what I mean? Because considering, you know, aside from being in the Sugababes, my whole lifestyle's all changed, so I'm not as crazy as I used to be, so it's
She used to be a big party girl.
I used to love going out, having the drinks, and, you know.
Now you want having babies too?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
We can share ties, so and we can also give her back.
During September 2004 and August 2005, speculation arose about the band's future once more, which included rumours of a greatest hits album being released and that the group would later split. Heidi would express her distaste with the media speculation, saying that the tabloids had been suggesting Sugababes were going to split since she first joined the band 4 years prior, and she had no idea where all the rumours came from. American producer and songwriter Dallas Austin collaborated with the group during the album's initial stages of development. He visited London to work with them, although the group later travelled to the US and stayed with him at his mansion in Atlanta, Georgia. Dallas Austin produced 5 tracks for the album. The group spent longer on the new material than any previous album and even allowed other songwriters to provide tracks for them, which they had not had a hand in writing, including songs Gotta Be You, Ugly and It Ain't Easy. Whilst the track Obsession was a cover of a 1985 song by Animotion.
Album, there were so many songs to choose from. We could have probably chosen our own kind of personal favourites on what we thought, you know, the single should be. But for Push the Button, it was just fresh and it was something different once again.
It was one of the last songs we recorded for the album. When we recorded Push the Button, I was like, oh, this should definitely be the first single. And I think that's good when you get a feeling like that. I find the video funny. My mum and sister couldn't stop laughing watching the video because they know each of us and they were like, they know they're so not our type of guys and we're just doing it as a joke. I found the video fun to make and it was more of a joke than like, oh, let's take this really serious and try and be sexy.
I actually think it was raunchy, to tell you the truth. I just, when I look
so
at it,
people
I
say
just think
that,
to myself, God, it is quite a joke. For videos, you have to dress up because, you know, that's the video. It has to be special. But I think when you're out on stage or performing, you have to also look good, but also comfortable.
Push the Button is a True story by Keisha.
Yeah, basically when we were working in Atlanta, there was a guy that I had a crush on, and he had a crush on me too, and Dallas was trying to kind of get us together because he was like a friend of Dallas's. He was just like, you know, he weren't getting it at all, so Dallas would always tease me and be like, Keisha, you should tell him, you know, you better push my button or I'm just going to move on. And that's why you'd always see us laughing all the time, because he'd be like, push my button, push my button. And I'd be like, oh, do you know what? Basically, that was it, and that's how the song came about. So it's basically just about a girl and a guy, they both like each other, and she just says to him, you know, you better like catch the hint or push my button or I'm going to move on. And that's it.
The 26th of September 2005 would see the release of lead single Push the Button. The song debuted on the Irish singles chart at number 2. The song topped the chart for the next 3 weeks and was the group's first #1 single in Ireland. The song also peaked at number 1 in Scotland. In the UK, it entered the singles chart at number 1, a position it held for 3 consecutive weeks. It became the Sugababes' 4th single to reach number 1 in the UK. Push the Button has sold around 471,000 copies in the UK and is the Sugababes' second highest selling single. Elsewhere, the song saw success in the Austrian singles chart, entering at number 1 and remained in the position for 5 weeks. The song also peaked at number 2 on the German singles chart. Push the Button debuted at number 24 in Australia, and after weeks of fluctuating on the chart, the song peaked at number 3 in January 2006. It became the Sugababes' most successful single in the country. In New Zealand, the song peaked at number 1 in January 2006 for 3 consecutive weeks.
Showing off, moments full of tension. My sexy ass has got him in a new dimension. Ready to do something to relieve this mission.
On the 10th of October 2005, the Babes' 4th studio album, Taller in More Ways, was officially released. It was primarily produced by Dallas Austin and Johnny Rockstar, with additional production from Cameron McVeigh, Xenomania and Guy Sigsworth. The title of the album was inspired by a line in the album's second single, Ugly. Upon release, Taller in More Ways received generally favourable reviews from music critics. It topped the UK albums chart, becoming the group's first UK #1 album, and was certified 2 times platinum. The Sugababes achieved a chart double when Push the Button spent a 3rd week at number 1, the same time as the album debuted at number 1. By October 2008, the album had sold approximately 900,000 copies in the UK alone. Additionally, it reached the top 10 in Ireland, Switzerland, the Netherlands and Austria. To promote the album, the group would venture on the Taller in More Ways tour in 2006.
I think we're just 3 totally different girls, and I think
3 different hormones each.
yeah, exactly.
The most important thing above anything else, you know, whether you mess up on stage or whatever, I think it is the friendship between the 3 of you, because we practically live together, kind of, you know, 24/7. We're working together, so you've got to have a respect for each other and also love what you do and have the same goal together. But it is about respect, because everyone has their off days, and then the other 2 will have to carry the other person, and you've got to just understand and be there for each other.
It's you.
We haven't performed for over a year. We had our first TV performance last week, and like the whole week building up to it, I was really nervous. But then once we got out there and the audience were all going for it, I really enjoyed it.
Not saying I don't wanna take a chance, it's so open to romance. I know it's crazy, but I would say it ain't easy being with me. It ain't easy, don't you know? 'Cause I'm not the type to let someone take over me. It ain't easy, no. It ain't easy, it ain't easy. Oh, 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 oh. It ain't easy, no. It ain't easy, no, no. It ain't easy, oh, 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 oh. Wanna have you back down much, cause I don't get to the point where I can't control you. It's like a rush right through my brain. Looks like I'm driving you insane in every way, cause I can't be contained. It ain't easy to me, it ain't easy, don't you know? Cause I'm not the type to let someone take over me. It ain't easy, it ain't easy, it ain't easy. Oh, 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 it ain't easy, no.
I think we're all just looking forward to performing the new songs, going on tour.
Because I just really want everyone just to hear the album and what's on the album.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to release Ugly, the second single, Gotta Be You, Follow Me. I can't wait to just release more material.
Even though we've been proud of all the other albums, I think this is one of the albums that we're most proud of.
For me, it's more fun to do this album than it was to do any other ones.
This is the first album where I love all the songs. That feels like an accomplishment anyway.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, so you have to just go for it.
Every time there's a breakup, I feel I wake up. Everybody knows, but I feel the pain, but y'all don't really know about how this should be going down. We just biggest on the top, the rumors going round. Everybody wanna love, guess what the game does? I be just walking to find somebody with the same touch. I can make you understand me. I know some of you gotta feel me. Been around the world, just trying to be a girl. I still lost you, and I know it's all because of me. It ain't me, it ain't me, it ain't me. I said, ooh, it's gotta be you, be you, be you, be you. It ain't me, it ain't me, it ain't me. I said, ooh, it's gotta be you, be you, be you, be you. See, I'm not making this up to clean mistakes up. You're the one that blow it up, saying I'm doing too much. Why you got to say to me? Look at how you play me. Betray me and listen, nigga, what you made me. Now you're talking this stuff, seems I'm getting this one. Lose me. You would say that they look at Mutya. Y'all can't ever really even know me, cause my ass is the only thing y'all see. Been around the world, just trying to be a girl. Still lost you, and I know it's all because of me. It ain't me, it ain't me, it ain't me. I said, ooh, it's gotta be you, be you, be you.
That's your single. That's Ugly. That's out on the 5th of December.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, and your album is already out. In fact, it's already been a #1 album.
Yeah, it's gone platinum.
It's gone platinum?
Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
What does that mean?
It's just so well.
It's no good you showing off if you don't know what it means.
It means you get a nice disc for your hallway.
Yeah. The version that I got the album came with like a lovely deluxe book. Not available in the shops, but available on eBay tomorrow.
When I was 7, they said I was strange. I noticed that my eyes and hair weren't the same. I asked my parents if I was okay. They said you're more beautiful and that's the way.
I think with any lyrics that we write, I guess we want them to be personal, but not too personal. It's almost on a line. So like we want people to be able to relate to it.
I think we sound a lot more confident on this album as well. I think that's probably because we've grown up a bit more.
People are all the same, and we only get judged by what we do. Personality reflects name, and if I'm ugly, then so are you, so are you.
Well, with Dallas Austin, it took us nearly a month until he actually started working with us. And I think it's good to actually have that relationship with the producer so he can understand, and lyrically he knows on what kind of vibes we're on as well.
Made me feel like life wasn't fair, and I did things that
The song Ugly, we didn't actually write. Dallas Austin, one of the producers, wrote it for us. He literally wrote the song in like 10 minutes. So the song is basically was kind of based on like stuff that had been written about us, but it's about, you know, in life, you know, everyone's got an insecurity, whether it's about the way they look or the way they are as a person or something that they do, and you'll always come across somebody who takes pleasure in knocking you down about that. And so I think everybody can relate to that, and the chorus is basically, you know, if I'm ugly, so are you, because we're all the same.
Hi, we're the Sugababes,
and we're on the set of our new video Ugly, and this is Making the Video.
Ugly was written by Dallas Austin. He's worked with so many different artists before. We was in the studio working with him, and he wrote this song after seeing a few articles about us that were a bit negative. Mm-hmm. It was really nice working with him, first of all, because he's worked with so many people, like from TLC
to Monica,
to Gwen Stefani.
No matter what they call us.
Boys to men. Let's get that right.
He's just making a point that, you know, everyone's all the same, and you know, it doesn't matter how you look or what you do, you know, we're all, you know, equal, so that's what it's about.
It's another one, yeah, another one.
Hi, I'm Toby. I'm the director of the new Sugababes video. What we want to do today is really a celebration of individuality, celebration of being who you are, however you look, however you feel, and a celebration of life.
The whole concept about it was different people, different characters. Little kids were dancing, little kids were playing like the like instruments and stuff.
But it's definitely about us mixing with just all different types of people from all walks of life.
And it actually shows you all underneath one roof, like how many people you can find that's so different from yourself, and you know, that have all the same. I've just been doing hair and makeup. My little one, I think she woke up about 3 or 4. So, and because in the UK it's about 9 o'clock, I think. So I've been up since then, unfortunately.
We got up at 4 o'clock and we came here and started hair and makeup, and been sitting around for a bit because Keisha done her shots first.
Ready, and way back, rolling.
I never go first for a video, and it's my first time ever. I wasn't that nervous, but it was freezing cold, so I don't know, fingers crossed that it comes out all right.
I don't want to be the cold for too long. I'm a bit worried about that, actually. I actually quite like when I was all over the place, so.
Yeah, no, I do. Can we do that?
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to actually getting the video done, because I can't wait to actually see it, and it's really exciting just being here. This is the first time we've ever been abroad to shoot a video, so to be in New York of all places is like a big thing for us.
I love New York. It's my favourite place in the whole world.
We're only here for like 2 days, and I haven't been able to see nothing, and I really wanted to go and see a lot more. I'm about to go downstairs and eat some McDonald's. I know it's early, but I don't care. I eat whatever I want when I want, and still put on weight. So I'm not like one of those celebs that go, oh yeah, I eat what I want and put on weight.
I think my first shot is by window. That's all I know. I'm looking forward to seeing the people who are auditioning. I think that's going to be quite good because we don't know what to expect of what people are doing.
So you're at the window, you're looking out the window, you're deep in thought about your monologue that you're going to do. All right? Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm definitely kicking you off set soon.
I know there's somebody that can do something funny with their ears, so that should be interesting.
I know there's like a miming person and like a transvestite and a woman like who looks like she does. There's a tap dancer.
Oh yeah, there's some tap dancers as well.
And a woman that's wearing some really short knicker things with like fishnet tights. I don't know what she is though. We should do something.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Lance-John and I'm the Sugababes stylist. For this particular video, the girls are in a kind of like a huge warehouse loft in New York, in Brooklyn, and what I wanted to do was style them based around kind of like 40s movie stars and 50s movie stars, so they are, you know, movie starlets.
These were outfits that we chose to wear ourselves, and our stylist Cynthia brought them.
The girls always have their own ideas of how they want to look and what they want to look like. I come along with a basic idea of what I think works with the script and what the video director wants to do, and with this I showed them loads of reference books of 40s and 50s movie starlets, and basically went on a big shop around New York, came back with piles and piles and piles and piles and piles of clothes. We tried them all on, we had arguments, and now they're wearing what I want them to.
And it depends on what we feel comfortable in.
Yeah.
We just like to dress kind of to flatter our figures and to accentuate what we have.
Yeah.
I'm singing through there, basically. And do I look from when I'm standing in front of the mirror, or am I looking back into? No. The director was basically just saying, you know, to kind of just be yourself. It's a bit more emotional, I suppose, because the song is a bit more emotional than the usual. But you should, you know, look up and down, look at yourself, and kind of just take its toll, really.
Guys, see everybody warming up? Frame up, please. A bit of a frame up.
We're going to shoot in a way that I think for the Sugababes is probably more natural than any of the previous videos they've done, as great as those are. Just perhaps slightly more honest representation of who they are and who all the different characters are.
It's actually quite nerve-wracking just having to stare at yourself in a mirror, I suppose. It is quite scary, having to watch your own face.
I asked my parents if I was okay. They said you're more beautiful and that's the way.
I haven't worked with the Sugababes before, but so far they've been fantastic. They're open for everything we propose, so we'll see how it goes.
I've done it now, and we're on to the next scene, thank God.
Going on set. It's exciting. This is the first time we've done a video away. Every video is exciting for different things, but this one's, I don't know, there's just that I love New York and I love like the atmosphere here and stuff, so it's really nice to be, I don't know, it makes it a little bit more special.
Shaking that ass. All right, don't touch me.
As you can see, I can't walk very well in these shoes.
How do you do the elevator? Don't lean against the side.
Exciting, isn't it? The reason we chose New York was, one, we absolutely love New York. And two, one of the meanings of the video is that everybody can appear to be different, but everyone's the same.
There didn't seem to be any place better than New York City to find a variety of characters and talents and showmanship that would represent that kind of spirit that we're trying to capture.
It's the place to be. If you talk about America and you haven't been here before, it's like everyone's like, I'd love to go to New York.
I was told not to look at the camera and just sing the song, like just looking around the room and try and feel the emotion of the song. So that was less intimidating because when you have to walk straight in and look at a camera and start pulling all these faces to a camera, sometimes you can feel a bit silly.
Okay, stand by. And ready, and playback, roll camera, roll it.
Do one more like that and then hide.
Okay, we'll go again.
Most important stuff.
Okay, guys, going again, stand by. Here we go.
Everybody talks bad about somebody and never realize how it affects somebody and
Yeah, so that looks nice. I just finished my close-up shots for the video. It went really well. It's quite funny because I always get really nervous for the first few and you feel really self-conscious. But then after that, you feel all right.
envy is the only thing you could be.
We sent out as many casting directors as we could afford over 2 days, and they just found amazing people. Everyone from kids who can wiggle their ears to break dance crews to ballroom dancers, belly dancers, so many unusual and unique talents.
I'm kidding. I'm Chris, and I'm doing the mime for the Sugababes. I've been miming for about 2 days, but I studied about 15 years ago. I took a class, so I think that qualifies as something. My first shot was this. I did that for about an hour. And then I think we're gonna do some kind of group dance thing. I'm not sure. I met one of the Sugababes and she asked me if I was cold. So we had a nice little conversation, we connected, so yeah.
Hi, my name is Edie and I am an actress. Well, we're filming a video for Sugababes and I got to run across the street and climb up some stairs and run around this beautiful warehouse.
Okay, cut.
I was chosen because I think they needed a drag performer. I'm a dancer and an actor and a singer and everything. So I've met 2 of the Sugababes and they are absolutely adorable. But I'm taller.
Really shocked at first they started doing a routine and then they just broke out into this.
And I've never seen a flip off of a stomach before.
No.
The guy actually flipped off the man's big belly. It was quite.
Yeah,
you have to see it. When you see it, it's funny.
Yeah. The highlight for me today would have to be little Malik. He's so cute. He's like a mini morphed kind of 50 Cent wrapped with a bit of Pharrell and Usher.
He was a really good dancer.
Oh, he
Really
was
good
so
dancer.
adorable. I wanted to pack him in my suitcase and take him home, but I couldn't because I'd be arrested. So who are you here with?
My mom.
Yeah. Is that your mom? Yes. Love him. Oh my word. That's gorgeous. So lucky.
It's very nice.
I have a cousin who's like maybe 18 or over.
I think I know where this is going. Let me just tell you, he has a girlfriend.
Oh, damn it. You crashed at the whole thing. You killed the whole thing. Look after yourself. Stick with the dancing, yeah?
I will.
All right, bye, honey.
Thank you.
I think the next shot is going to be a group shot of the three of us. Not sure what type of shot.
Okay, you know, no good yet.
I think the best part of the day for me was probably seeing all the different performers. Just seeing what everyone can do. Everyone had like different talents and stuff, and it was just really fun to, you know, see different things.
It's a wrap, you guys. Thank you so much for following us around.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yes.
And we hope you enjoy the video. Bye-bye. We're out.
Personality reflex name.
The second single lifted from the album would be Ugly, released on the 5th of December 2005. Written and produced by Dallas Austin, inspiration for the song was conceptualized in the midst of reading negative comments about members of the band. Ugly entered the UK singles chart at number 3 and would spend 4 weeks in the top 10. It debuted and peaked at number 4 in Denmark and number 7 on the Irish singles chart. The single would also peak in the top 10 in Hungary, the Netherlands, the Czech Republic, Finland and Norway. During promotion of Ugly, Mutya would start to feel more and more uncomfortable performing, feeling guilty that she was not spending more time with her young daughter. Mutya would soon inform management that she wanted to leave the group. With tour commitments and an album to promote, the band couldn't go on hiatus or consider splitting. Mutya agreed to keep quiet about her exit until management could find a replacement.
Thank you.
Performance on Strictly Come Dancing would ultimately become Mutya's final act as a sugar babe, and future music performances would continue with Keisha and Heidi, with the duo stating Mutya was sick when asked about her absence.
They said you're more beautiful and that's the way. They show that they wish that they had your smile. So my confidence was up for a while.
Keisha and Heidi were determined to keep the group going and gave management their blessing to find someone else. They insisted they have final decision over who joined the group and prepared to host auditions when their manager Mark Hargreaves mentioned he already had someone in mind.
Personality reflex name. If I'm ugly, then so are you. So are you.
Well, as they say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, especially when they are Heidi and Keisha from the Sugababes, because, as we said, number 3 in the lineup, Mutya, is currently on her bed of pain. What's she got, flu?
She's got flu and cold. Well, same thing really. It's horrible.
And the temperature
the
and all
whole
that.
hog, yeah.
Well, like we were saying earlier, well done on completely rescheduling the way you sang. Well, it sounded sometimes as if there were 3 of you singing there, but you just seemed to be sort of switching harmonies all the time. It's brilliant.
We just, because we do a lot of the live shows and stuff, we kind of know everyone's harmonies, so if someone does take ill, you just kind of...
Yeah.
You are so from Liverpool.
Yeah.
October 2005. The album's number 1, everything's tickety-boo, hurrah, Mutya, ups and leaves.
Yeah.
Shock. Can you remember, was there a big build-up to it? Did you kind of know?
We knew she wasn't happy.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a huge... It was still a shock when we found out, but I think we both knew deep down it was coming anyway.
Can I ask how your relationship is now with Mutya? Did she try to make peace with you and you just weren't ready, Heidi? What happened?
The thing with Mutya was, me and Mutya were really close when she was in the band, like closer than her and Keisha were. And I think a lot of people think that wasn't the case, but it was towards the end of the band. She had a lot of problems and we were both supporting her and wanted to help her because you know, we loved her and thought the world of her and the baby. And then she told management she was leaving. She didn't tell us. And she said she'd come back and do one more TV performance. So she did. And then she left and she never called. So, and when she came back for that TV performance, she asked for her own dressing room. So we didn't get the chance to speak to her. And I was kind of waiting for her to call me and explain why she, you know, why she'd gone. And she never did. So that was that. And I just felt like that I deserved, because of our friendship, I felt that I deserved a phone call.
Amelle Baraba was born on the 22nd of April 1984 in Aldershot, Hampshire, to Moroccan parents. She later attended the Academy of Contemporary Music in Guildford on the merit of a scholarship. It was then that she met her managers. In 2003, Amelle entered the Top of the Pops Search for a Star competition. The winning singer would go to America to become part of a transatlantic pop group. Amelle was one of 15 singers at the final and was stunned when she was chosen as the winner. Following her win, Amelle started working with songwriting production duo Pete Kirtley and Tim Hawes. The plan for a 5-piece girl group fell by the wayside, however, but Amelle soon introduced her sister Samia to the team, and they quickly formed a duo, naming themselves Boo 2. Boo 2 recorded a 5-track sampler and would often be seen hanging around outside record labels handing out copies of their CDs to people within the music industry. Entertainment lawyer Sarah Stennett, who also happened to be part of Sugababes' management team, was an associate of the team behind Boo 2 and introduced Amelle and Samia to A&R Worldwide, an artist management group based in California. The duo would continue to write and record material for an album, but were unable to secure a major label record deal in either the US or UK.
Well, basically, I've been trying for a long time now doing singing. I was in a band myself, and a couple of years ago I was in America showcasing, and their manager saw me there. This is about 2 years ago, and when Mutya decided to leave, he gave me a call, and I did a few songs, and they listened to it, and they liked it. So it's been really good, yeah.
So at the start of 2006, Amelle, you joined the band. How does it work? How did you get to join?
Basically, I just got a random phone call when I thought that everything was just going down, my career was failing.
So you were doing bits and bobs of singing?
Yeah, I was doing loads from a very young age, and you know, and just going to loads of auditions, trying to do loads of showcases and things. But this phone call just came about, and she was like, "Amelle, I've got something for you." She's a Liverpudlian lady, she's one of our managers. Yeah, so funny. And she's like, "It's big, love, it's big." And I was like, I went, "Oh, okay, all right." And she's like, "I'll come down to London tomorrow. Can't tell you over the phone, but and we'll tell you what's going on." Like, I went down the next day.
Your mind must have been doing somersaults all night.
I couldn't sleep all night. I remember thinking, I was like,
what
could it be? I was like, maybe it's like a new band they put together. And but I didn't. The thought of Sugababes didn't even enter my head because I watched them on This Morning a few days ago, sort of thing. But yeah, and then he told me, and I was just like in complete shock, and I was just so happy. And I had to do like 3 songs.
You couldn't tell anybody. Well, this was before we even knew about Amelle.
Yeah, they had her in the studio.
Oh, really? Before they even knew,
recording and everything.
They had Amelle in the studio recording Mutya's parts on the songs, and then when she recorded them, our manager, me and Keisha, had to go and sit in his car, and he was like, we've got this really good, you know, this girl who's going to be really good, and we were like, well, thinking, you know, we'll decide. And so we sat in, like, as he played each song, Keisha was in the back of the Jeep, and I was in the front.
She kept turning around going, "What do you think?"
And we wouldn't say anything. We were like, "Okay, play the next one," and then we were like, "Yeah, we really like her voice." So then we met her the next day.
And then we met her, and it was like a Jerry Springer show with the beeping. Did you see that as well? Yeah, they secretly filmed her, so we kind of was like looking at her on the camera. But when we met her, it was like, "Oh my God, I'm so nervous, beep, beep, beep." It was like, we really thought she was really, really funny, and just kind of hit it off straight away. And ever since then, we've just, you know, all become, you know, really good friends, and you know, there's not been much drama between us anyway.
God,
so, between us.
You do seem, as a band, kind of just to have found your footing, kind of.
Finally.
Yeah.
It took us a while, yeah.
You're the newest member.
Yeah.
So that's got to be a bit of a terrifying thing to walk into, I would have thought.
Yeah, definitely at the beginning I was really nervous, and you know, because you know you're going to be constantly compared to someone else as well. So, and
be joining a band that's already been out for years and I've grown up to. So yeah, it was definitely strange.
I've had an exclusive chat with the Sugababes today, Keisha, Heidi, and their new member, now Mutya's left. She's 21-year-old Amelle from Hampshire and told me she's just getting used to her new life in the limelight.
I'm really nervous, but I'm so happy still, just so happy.
This is the first interview you've done, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've never done anything like this before.
How did you hear that you were going to be in the band?
Well, basically, it's just happened literally in this past week that it's been mad. It's been absolutely madness. But I heard that it was going to be a maybe literally nearly 10 days ago, and then suddenly I've done the single yesterday. It's just been so quick. I don't even know what's been happening, to tell the honest truth. It just happened so quick. But yeah, I'm just so happy still there. I'm just so chuffed.
And what are the other two being like with you? It's not all private jokes and stuff that you don't get yet, is it?
No, they're really, really nice, honestly. I was so nervous, first of all, to like meeting them and everything. But they're such nice girls, and we've just clicked, and I'm really happy that we've got along, and it all works out. Everything works in its own way, so I'm just so happy. It's all around. Everything's really good at the moment, really good.
Now, Keisha, how do you reckon she's going to go down with the fans?
I think they're going to love her. She's just got so much personality, and she's got a great voice above everything else, so they'll like her.
Yeah,
they'll like her.
So when Mutya told you that she was going to leave, there was no talk at all that you were going to split up. You knew you were going to carry on with somebody else anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, we've all always said that, you know, if we weren't enjoying it, we wouldn't do it anymore. And, you know, me and Keisha still really want to be part of Sugababes and think that Sugababes has got a long way to go. And, you know, we totally respect Mutya's decision and wish her all the best.
As a result of the lineup change, Taller in More Ways was re-released on the 27th of February 2006 and featured Amelle's vocals on 3 re-recorded tracks, which were Red Dress, Gotta Be You and Follow Me Home, and one new track, Now You're Gone. Due to limited time, no other tracks on the album would be re-recorded. The re-release would enter the charts at number 18. Soon after, it was announced that Mutya had signed a solo recording deal with the same record label, Island. The report immediately triggered negative media criticism, accusing Mutya of leaving Sugababes for her own career rather than for motherhood as previously stated. However, Mutya insisted her daughter was the only instigation for her departure from the band, and her solo career was an afterthought.
Welcome back to the show. Today in London, chilling with the Sugababes. We're going to take a look at a new single, Red Dress. Now, please, a little bit about the clip, a little bit about the tune. Talk me through it.
Well, it was our first single with Amelle.
Yeah, my very first one.
And Amelle wears a wig in the video also.
A short one.
How was it? How was it the first time around?
It was really good. We really enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
It was cool, actually. It was really good.
Yeah.
And it was nice having 2 looks as well.
Yeah, because a lot of our videos we only ever do like one look, and it was quite nice to do 2 different parts of the video.
And the song's basically just about, it is another party tune again, but it's about saying that females don't necessarily have to strip down to, you know, the little tops and stuff to get a man's attention. But it kind of contradicts itself as well, because in parts of the song, it says that, you know, I kind of used to do that, but now I kind of don't want to anymore. So it's kind of like
we're confused girls.
It's it's like it's a kind of our version of an independent woman type song, but it's a fun party tune.
Red Dress was subsequently chosen as the 3rd single from the album. Mutya later revealed that she had been uncomfortable with the original version of the song after recording it, clarifying that she absolutely hated it. Upon hearing the new version with Amelle, she became quite happy they did it. Released on the 6th of March 2006, Red Dress became the first single with the new Sugababes lineup. Mutya, Keisha and Heidi had written the song in collaboration with its producers Xenomania. Red Dress debuted at number 4 on the UK singles chart. Taller in More Ways subsequently became the first album by the Sugababes to produce 3 UK top 5 hits. The song debuted and peaked at number 2 in Scotland and number 12 in Ireland. The song would chart within the top 20 in most of Europe, allowing it to chart on the European Hot 100 singles chart, where it peaked at number 14. Red Dress debuted and peaked at number 22 on the Australian singles chart, where it charted for 12 weeks. The single peaked at number 16 on the New Zealand singles chart and was the group's 3rd consecutive top 20 hit in the country. The B-side to Red Dress was a cover version of Arctic Monkeys' debut single I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor, which had replaced the group's 2005 single Push the Button at #1 on the UK singles chart. They would go on to perform the track at the 2006 NME Awards. During this time, Keisha would commend Amelle for her work ethic and for kicking the Sugababes back into shape, stating her to be a breath of fresh air.
Follow Me Home was one of the ideas that the producer, Johnny Rockstar, had said something about, why don't you write something, for Ty, or who's my daughter. And I think that's where certain parts of my lyrics was, I didn't want to make it too obvious that, I'm blatantly singing about her.
So follow me home, you'll never be lost. We'll weather the storm, whatever the cost. I won't walk away, I'll stand by your side. I'm there for you.
I think it's nice. I think in general, when you've got something going on within your life at that precise moment, like mine would be Ty. So it's like you can kind of look at things in a different way from how you would normally.
Follow Me Home would become the final single from the album when it was released on the 5th of June 2006. Written by Keisha, Mutya and Heidi with Johnny Rockstar, Karen Paul and Jeremy Shaw. Mutya wrote a verse about her daughter, while Keisha wrote a verse based on her close friend. Mutya expressed her disappointment with the re-recording of Follow Me Home, saying, "My verse was talking about my daughter, it was personal." Follow Me Home debuted and peaked at a disappointing number 32 on the UK singles chart. It is the group's lowest charting single in the UK and one of their lowest selling singles. The song achieved more success on the Irish singles chart, where it peaked at number 25.
Plays you like a fool, makes you feel so empty, sometimes it can be so cruel.
The Sugababes confirmed in June 2006 that a greatest hits album would be released in time for Christmas that year. When comments arose that the release of the album seemed premature, Keisha stated that the group had always planned to release a greatest hits album. She explained how it was essential for the album to be released following Mutya's departure as closure for that time period. Heidi also reflected upon this, confirming when Mutya was still in the band that a greatest hits was always planned, but when Mutya left it seemed even more appropriate.
When you're feeling all alone, hear the words that I'm singing to you. No, like a seed that has been sown. As you grow, I will protect you. Yeah. Sometimes life it drags you down and plays you like a fool, makes you feel so empty. Sometimes it can be so cruel. Oh yeah. So follow me home, you'll never be lost. We'll weather the storm, whatever the cost. I won't walk away, I'll stand by your side. I'm here for you the rest of our lives. Maybe all I'm trying to say is that my heart is here to hold you, never far away. Take my hand so I can feel you. I've searched and I have found I'd never let you down. We will always stand on solid ground, being around. So follow me home, never be lost.
The Sugababes' Greatest Hits album was confirmed to contain 2 brand new tracks, Easy and Good to Be Gone. When Easy was announced as their next single, the band couldn't believe it when they heard Mutya had recorded a duet with George Michael, scheduled for release on the same day. Despite this, the girls insisted they were happy for their former bandmate, as George Michael had always wanted to work with Mutya for many years.
Keisha, you were very, very close with Mutya, as we all know. What's she up to at the moment?
Well, we were both close to Mutya. I don't know. I know she's doing solo stuff. I saw her at this year's Movos, and we caught up a little bit there. But we're not really in contact with Mutya as much as we'd like to be, because she's doing whatever she's doing, and obviously we're moving on with them now and doing what we're doing.
There you go. Sorted.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, the singles collection, Overloaded. I mean, that's got some great tracks on it, obviously. Stand back and realise how much great work the Sugababes have done.
We did forget about a lot of the tracks. I mean, obviously now we're doing a lot more shows to promote it, so there was tracks like in the middle. When we first did that live, we were like, God,
now to sing.
yeah. But yeah, it's so amazing because you forget about the things that you've done, and it's nice, and it's a good album.
And with promoting it as well, we've seen a lot of the old videos, and that's really strange looking back on them.
Are you happy with your old self?
Some good, some not so good.
Yeah, no, at least we get to redeem ourselves. That's one good thing about being in the
Of course, you're still around to do that for us, ladies. Amelle, have you re-recorded any of Mutya's lyrics for this Overloaded album?
No, absolutely everything's been kept how it is. Siobhan's still on the album, and so's Mutya. So yeah, keep it how it is, and we've got a fresh new start for the new album now. So it's all good.
So you're busy
writing away, aren't we now? Yeah.
Yeah, we've already started in the studio on the next album.
You lot are busy. You've had 2 albums out this year. Give yourselves a break.
I know. We're trying.
Yeah, man, I know.
I'm on the set of the Sugababes video for Easy. Well, I'm trying to be on that set, but I can't because it's been closed. What does that tell you about what's going on behind there? Filth, that's what. Hello, Amelle, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I feel I've got to talk to you about something, young lady. Now, I love the Sugababes, I love you dearly, which is why I'm slightly worried about this raunchy new image. What's it about?
Basically, it's not like how it says easy. It doesn't mean that we're easy or anything like that. It is definitely raunchy though.
I feel I can't help but notice the correlation between your arrival in the band and this new look. Do you think that you've corrupted the other girls in some way?
No, not really. It just happened, to tell the honest truth, because like when we heard the song, we really liked it, and then we done it.
Hey, Mr. Postman, where's the mail for my mailbox?
Why have you chosen black to cover it in? Black PVC, nonetheless.
Yeah, it's kind of the look we're going for in the whole bathroom. Everything's glossy
black. The look
black.
of filth.
The engine's running high, baby, can you come and check it?
I can't help but think it's a new image, which I don't know if you're comfortable with or not, because I'm worried that maybe that Amelle has instigated this.
Really? I know, because she has.
Yeah, there's a correlation between her turning up. I think you look nice in this dressing gown.
With the pins.
Yeah, I think this could be your look, because I don't think you need to wear the jewels and the nakedness to be sexy. You're sexy in this. Sorry to interrupt you, boys. I've got some leaflets that you may be interested in. I just thought I'd give them out. It's a leaflet that I'd like you to read through. Just think on. How do you know if a woman wants sex? Ask, listen, respect. I've got an idea for a video.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with it. Okay. I think it could work just as well as wearing rubber. I don't think there's need to, wear these things to convey your song lyrics. I think you could be in a field. You could be, at one with nature, smelling the odd flower. A butterfly goes past. You're all holding hands in a circle, dancing, giggling. You're happy. What do you think?
Sounds very nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Sounds relaxing.
I just want you to know you can come talk to me if you ever feel uncomfortable with what you're doing. I'm going to be here. You know, I'll talk through things with you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. What's this doing here? It's a thong over the top of my pamphlet. Why? In conclusion, viewer, what have we learnt today? I'll tell you what we've learnt. That due to lineup changes over the years, these angels with dirty faces have become dirty angels with faces. Faces that are free to dance to their own drum. So who are we to judge?
Make it so easy for you.
So that your latest single, Easy, considered the rudest single ever to enter the charts.
I think it's one of the cheekiest songs. But it's just nice because we haven't actually, written about anything like that before. We actually didn't come up with the concept as well. It was Jason and George
pass
from
on
Orson.
the blame.
It was. But at the same time,
they said they'd written it in mind for us, and then we heard it and we were like, what type of girls do they think we are?
So, but it was nice. It's nice to do something different, and we love the track.
And it's a fun track. We don't take it too seriously, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got an airport with a landing strip ready, or something like that.
I didn't actually know what I meant, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I like the lyrics for the song, and it's really nice performing it as well.
Easy was written by Jason and George, both members of American rock band Orson, in collaboration with the Sugababes. Orson, who shared the same management with the Babes, discovered that the group had begun writing material for their next album. They visited the studio and offered ideas for new tracks, which the group really enjoyed. Easy was released on the 6th of November 2006. In the UK singles chart, it peaked at number 8, becoming the Sugababes' 12th top 10 hit. The track would also peak on the Irish singles chart at number 18. The song peaked in the top 20 on the Danish and Finnish singles chart and the top 30 on the Austrian, German and Swiss singles charts. Mutya's collaboration with George Michael would ultimately miss the top 10, peaking at number 15. Overloaded, the singles collection, peaked at number 3 on the UK albums chart and was certified platinum. Overloaded also reached the top 20 on the charts in Ireland and Portugal and the top 40 in Austria, Denmark, Germany, the Netherlands, Norway and Switzerland. In addition, a remix album titled Overloaded the Remix Collection and a Greatest Hits DVD, Overloaded the Videos Collection, were released on the same day. To promote Overloaded, the Sugababes embarked on the album's accompanying tour in the UK and Ireland from March to April 2007.
I think Orson needs to take a lot more of the credit for the song than we did. They basically wrote the whole song practically, and they have the same management as we do, and they came up with this idea for the song and. We heard it and we just loved it, and well, actually, it was my least favourite out of the two when we sang it, and then I didn't like it at all. And then the next day when I went back in and heard it, I loved it. So, but it was really exciting working with them. They're really talented guys, and we'd like to work with them again in the future, definitely.
Definitely.
You do the single "Good to Be Gone," that was with the guys from Orson as well. But both songs are very different sounding. Like Easy's got kind of the verses are kind of a bit of like a Princey vibe. And then the choruses are quite rocky. And then Good to Be Gone is a bit more of a bass sound.
Live band sounding as well, isn't it?
but it's really exciting. Like we done rehearsals yesterday. It's really exciting doing new songs. So it's nice.
I saw the artwork for your Greatest Hits album for the first time. It only features the three of you. How annoyed do you think Siobhan and Mutya are going to be?
I reckon they would
really.
be fine.
Yeah.
They've both got new albums with just them on the covers. We have to share.
That'd be amazing.
First positions. Here we go. Playback.
The original one, which was Run DMC and Aerosmith, we're kind of mucking it up again, but with girl power.
Like this. Walk this way, you wanna talk this way. Walk this way, you wanna talk this way. Walk this way, you wanna talk this way. Walk this way, you wanna talk this way.
Backstroke lover, hiding undercover, still I talk to your daddy, say.
You ain't seen nothing till you're down on a muffin, and I'm sure I can change your ways.
Better melt cheerleader was a real young pleaser, all the times I can reminisce.
The best thing love was a brother and a
Louder?
cousin, and it started with
Sure.
a little kiss. I'm like this. Walk this way, talk this way. 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 Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this.
Schoolgirl hiding with a classy kind of sassy little skirt climbing way up her knees. Three young ladies in the school gym locker, I noticed they were looking at me. I was a high school loser, never made it with a fella till my girls told me something I missed. My next door neighbor with the son had a favor, so gave him just a little kiss. Like this.
Walk this way, you wanna talk this way. Walk this way, you wanna talk this way. Walk this way, talk this way. Talk this way, talk this way. Walk this way, talk this way. Talk this way, walk this way.
Thank you very much. Ever. Why can't they all be that way? Just give me a kiss.
Like this, like this, like this, like
8 years singing and dancing, all for charity, so it can't be a bad thing. A few guest appearances, I think, along the way.
like you just don't care. So I took a big chance at the high school dance with the boy he was ready to play.
It's hard work.
The way he was feeling, cause he knew what he was doing when he told me how to walk this way. Like this. Walk this way, you wanna talk this way. Walk this way, you wanna talk this way. Walk this way. 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 Walk this way.
I went to Africa with Kimberly and Heidi, and we just went over there, met so many different people that have been through so much, and it definitely was life-changing. I know you see these things now and again, you know, on TV and you watch advertisements, but seriously, to be there and to experience how grateful they were to have us there, it was just an honour to be a part of, you know, such a tremendous thing. It's
really good. How much fun is it being you? I mean, you know, it just must be amazing.
We're so lucky. We actually really enjoy our jobs, and we're getting to work with Easons, and they call this work.
Do you know why I think that was really good fun also, that we're working together? It's because loads of people think two girl bands, there's got to be some rivalry, and people have always tried to ham it up over the years. There's no rivalry whatsoever, so I think we saw this as an opportunity to kind of poke fun at that a little bit as well.
Also in 2007, Sugababes teamed up with Girls Aloud to record a cover of Aerosmith's Walk This Way as the official comic relief charity single. Their version was produced by Dallas Austin, making it Girls Aloud's first single not to be produced by Xenomania. The track charted at #1 on the UK singles chart, giving Girls Aloud their third #1 single and the Sugababes their fifth.
The best thing love was a brother and a
So give me just a little like this. Like this. Walk this way, you wanna talk this way. Walk this way, you wanna talk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Talk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way.
How does it feel to be considered the most successful female act of the 21st century?
Quite nice.
Well, yeah. It's nice. It's a big achievement for us, and we're really, really proud of ourselves. But we know we haven't sold as much records as Madonna, who... Did Madonna come in second or third?
She was third.
Yeah, and Britney.
Yeah.
So we have a lot more to achieve as well. But it's definitely an accomplishment.
Yeah, it is. It's a big compliment, isn't it? Well done, ladies. Now, Mel, last time we met, you were a new member of the band. Now, what is it? 11 months later, how's it changed your life?
It's definitely completely changed, but I'm just really enjoying myself. We're having a wicked time. We're writing a new album at the moment as well, and just looking forward to the future, really.
Keisha, Heidi and Amelle soon returned to the studio to start work on their first album together under this new lineup. Amelle's musical influence would lead to a very different sounding Sugababes album and yet another peak in their career as a band. Thanks for watching.
Let's go. I know you got the feeling that you and I together we can hit the ceiling. But only if you come with X amount of dealing. Cause I don't want a man who can understand. Get up and check that body. This is all about the future. Not a drop of water for the wallflower. Coming with that dirty funky solo power.